there's no one to violate. And I'ma remember your last impression. Thanks for that lesson. I won't trust you again. Getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I won't trust you again. Getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights between Smokin' Joe Frazier and Iron Mike Tyson. Joe Frazier's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand. Mike Tyson's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
Introducing first, in the middle corner, hailing out of Beaufort, Smokin' Joe Frazier. And his opponent across the ring, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. He did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Well off the mark by Mike Tyson. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Joe Frazier. You know, there was a lot of talk in the lead up to this fight from his opponent saying, hey,
I'm going to use baseball as an analogy. You have a power pitch.
He gets to him with an uppercut. Look at that. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Look at that combination by Joe Frazier. Oh, veteran move, counter shot to the head. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier, solid. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
One, two, three, four. Hurry, get up!
Joe Frazier has been through so much. He's put in so much hard work. He's not going to give up that easily. He is back up after being knocked down. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Good-looking counterpunch. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the head. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got big shot comes crashing home. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
Tyson, bro. One, two, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, baby. Oh.
It's over. The fight is over. Mike Tyson's done it. How about that? A first-round knockout victory. Wow. The theater of the unexpected. Who would have ever expected that? Mike Tyson, one single lightning bolt of a punch ends this night.
Yeah, I gotta move, man. Move. I was like, yeah, this is the one. This is what.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation builds. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. To the head he goes with a left hand. Super two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Tyson with a Frazier stun. Wow! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
A crushing two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Stay with me.
Oh, fucking
Right
way,
there,
bro.
Mike Tyson was able. There it is! Frazier's down. That combination floored him.
That's crazy. 2, 3, 4. Come on, get to your feet.
Joe Frazier now rising up, and how will he deal with this?
Well, that's what he wants to know because he's been good at dishing. Now let's see how he takes.
Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Mike Tyson. And he returns on that exchange. Tyson's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Trying to take away the wheels, going to the body with the double jab. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Joe Frazier. And now he's targeting upstairs. Tyson's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy. And yet another big shot comes in. Wow, he goes down again.
He's going to be caught the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
5, 6, 7, 8. What up? 9. All right, get up, bro. Let's go. Let's go.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
And a well-targeted combination by Joe Frazier. Oh! He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Mike Tyson's power carries the day. A first-round knockout victory. Mike Tyson's able to come up with a knockout victory.
One flame, one bonfire, let it burn higher. I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush. It's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with. To move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history, the truest memory.
Ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk Joe Frazier's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Johnson's making
Introducing first, hailing out of Beaufort, Smokin' Joe Frazier. His adversary, coming out of Baltimore, Meldrick Johnson.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
this that everybody's been talking about. It's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Johnson's on the fat end of a very impressive hook up top. 3 punches land in succession by Johnson. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. By an uppercut. He falls victim to that big shot there. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
2.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Smokin's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Tremendous pace being set to Joe Frazier. And banging away he goes. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. And he survived the round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Smokin' Joe Frazier. You know he's going to try to respond here as Frazier gets back up after the knockdown.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
And we come to the end of round number 1. Johnson's knockdown in that last round has really got his corner pumped up here.
Okay, listen. I need you to throw 3 punches. Combination.
Look at me. This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep throwing punches. Eat the jab.
Frazier's confidence almost completely shot at this point as we start this round. He just just went down again in the last round, and it seems like he cannot get out of that spot. Time and time again, he's finding himself on the floor. Not able to land the headshot. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs.
Too many punches. Hands up.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with Frazier. What a big shot. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Frazier's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Right to the head with that right. Right hand downstairs. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scores with the combo to the head. Joe Frazier with a vintage Frazier hook. That hook was well off the mark. Johnson's really doing a nice job with that hook on the inside there, Teddy. I noticed his opponent squared up a bit. Makes for a bigger flush target.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of surface there when you square, and he's finding that surface.
Targeting that straight left hand. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Johnson. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's go.
9, 10.
Come on. Get to your...
And it's over. Look at this. Frazier's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. To do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout on a left field a prime?
Stop torturing me, tell me what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. So here we are again. It's like deja vu. Everyone looking at me, trying to work out if I've been telling the truth. The courtroom's the same, but the jury's changed. And the judge is she, not he, still they all look the same to me, yeah. It's just like it was when I was here before. Except my ex ain't here, in the gallery showing me support. And that breaks my heart, cause I love when all that, feel like no song. I could sing her if I ever get out, but the chance of that, even when you prove evidence to come to light, don't change the fact. An innocent man went down, first time man I'd be a fool to put my faith in them, only to be misplaced again. I remember how my heart felt breaking then. It don't want
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. We're underway here. We've been talking in the lead-up to this fight about who has the advantage with the speed. Well, we know who that is. As for his opponent?
Oh, his opponent's going to have to come up with something.
Tyson's clamped down by a left hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a whooping.
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no big shot he just scored with. Not a good sign of the night to come. He's down here in the first round.
Came out a little careless.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stopped. You're celebrating big time. It does not get better than that. First round knockout. And just like that, Joe Frazier's Thunder Ring.
got something to prove. Go on and make your move. It's cool. Go on and make your move. It's cool. Go on and make your move. Take a move at a time. So suspicious of your past. Just how long can a bad thing last? Once a social oversight, now a form of taking flight. How the heck to be so bright? Ain't no way I'll be denied. Till my needs are satisfied, I stay on my grind. Go on and make your move. It's cool. Go on and make your move. Got something to prove. Go on and make your move. It's cool. Go on and make your move.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Smokin' Joe Frazier and Iron Mike Tyson. Joe Frazier's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. What a smart combination by Joe Frazier. Good flush shot upstairs. Didn't get it done going to the body there. How important is it for a big heavy hitter, a power puncher, to have space, to not be smothered?
Well, he can't use his power if he's in a phone booth, so to speak. He has to have a little bit of room to be able to use that great weapon.
Frazier's left, working well that time. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Mike Tyson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Halfway through round number one. Good combination to the body. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. Well targeted double jab by Joe Frazier. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Frazier. Frazier lands a big uppercut. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library, watching Hammer and Hank. The great Henry Armstrong never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
He comes back with the left hand again. Scored well up top. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Come on, kid, focus.
Zoning in on that gut. Combination punch downstairs. Good step back counter punch there. Tyson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Come on, kid, focus.
Teddy, the early life of Mike Tyson has been well documented, but you were the guy who first taught him how to really formally box. What do you remember of those early days of getting Tyson into the ring?
I remember he was 12 years old. He was 190 pounds, and there was no fat. And I wanted to see a birth certificate to know if this was really true. He had physical tools we had not seen before.
Scoring well with that combination by Joe Frazier. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Nice two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Able to cover up that gut. Final 10 seconds. Blocks away that headshot. Mike Tyson's effectiveness really damaged his opponent in that last round. And round number 3 is underway. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Tyson's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. He had his eyes. Oh, and there you go. Joe Frazier really rocked that time by that power punch that put him down.
1, stand. 2.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Mike Tyson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Frazier's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Smoking Joe with a big right. A solid, true uppercut by Joe Frazier. This is the best of Joe Frazier we can see right now. A Joe Frazier who makes a mistake, who nearly goes down, but survives. Tyson's combination punching is working well here. Good here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
And another right hand comes in. And a well-placed counter by Joe Frazier. round 3 comes to an end.
Okay? Don't walk into him.
Start of round number 4, a chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. He's trailing 3 rounds to zip, Teddy. People will be looking at this and say, yeah, but he's throwing punches. But Teddy, it's about throwing clean, effective punches.
Exactly. And it's about not standing in front of your opponent after you punch and waiting for the receipt.
Missed the body shot. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Frazier's left now getting into the mix. Gets rid of that body shot. Frazier's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Little head knocking with that right hand. There's the combo downstairs. He scored well after being hit himself. Tyson's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Good 1-2 by Mike Tyson. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
He missed that uppercut. Downstairs, but off target. And that's the end of round 4. Joe Frazier's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Nice block by Joe Frazier. That's a bitter hook by Joe Frazier. Tyson's able to avoid that punch. Mike Tyson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Eddie, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because you got an opponent who's walking in a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Move it, move it.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Hurry, get up.
So Joe Frazier goes down and now rises to his feet.
And now he has to make sure that he kills some time. Gets in close where he can smother his opponent.
Halfway through this round here, well-targeted two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Frazier's able to land a nice, clean left hand. That is a sharp uppercut by Joe Frazier. Good exchange. He fires back. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Tyson's a slugger. There's no other way to describe him but that. But that style is a perfect fit for this fight. He's winning these middle rounds.
Okay.
And just solid. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting the house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You got to wait for it to dry a little bit. You got to wait for your guy to wake up. You got to wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Mike Tyson. He missed with that headshot. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Frazier. Nice combination by Joe Frazier. Able to bring the hook down low. Tyson's fighting a completely different fight right now. He went down earlier, and you can say that he's just throwing that strategy, that original game plan, right in the garbage.
Well, it's showing you that he's a thinking man's fighter. He had to make an adjustment. You know, he would have had no chance to survive and to later win this fight if he stayed with the same plan. He had to come up with a little bit of a change.
And that's exactly what he's done. Little volume punching to the body there.
What? Relax.
Tyson's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. There's the old 1-2. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Joe. Did you see that? Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. Frazier's down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're going to see what's inside this match.
And this round, the ref is stopping this fight. Frazier's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
By way of knockout, your winner, Mike Tyson.
I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Mike Tyson's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly or more,
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Vladimir Klitschko's coming down to the ring right now. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first.
Keep that head moving.
Defensively, I'm assuming the taller fighter in this matchup. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and now he has. He just got to his man.
His opponent had no idea that...
Big shot. It was as if Klitschko had a red target painted on him right there. Just before that knockdown, his opponent struck with ease. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds among heavyweights, and the anticipation for this bout. Little get-to-know-you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Frazier's punch didn't come close. Good block by Joe Frazier. What a big shot from George Foreman. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Able to land the hook to the head. Joe Frazier, of course, one of the all-time great knockout punchers, but the guy he's going up against tonight, he can take care of you.
Yeah, he can bang. In Frazier's mind, he's got the bazooka, though. He figures everyone else, they have a little stiletto.
George Foreman's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Very accurate two-punch combo by George Foreman. Nice work to the midsection with the left. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by George Foreman. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Joe Frazier. Frazier's got to be feeling the impact of that uppercut. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Oh, good exchange there. Good right hand. Foreman showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Joe Frazier's getting... Foreman's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. Look at that. Boy, he's so big and sturdy, but Foreman taking off his feet that time. George Foreman's getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now, this is where you really have to resolve the mentality of a fighter, because he's got to go back and face that in a minute when he comes out of his corner. Can he face that? Can he push that away out of his consciousness?
Oh, a crushing shot by George Foreman. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Frazier's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A knifing left hand by George Foreman. A little head hunting with the right. A huge power punch by George Foreman. George Foreman's throwing bombs away right now after being knocked down himself. But Teddy, he has to be very careful because that creates some real solid opportunities for his opponent.
Yeah, because the most important thing, the most difficult thing for his opponent is to deal with the smart punches, the straight punches, the jabs. That makes it hard for him to be able to zero in on the guy coming at him. Right now, he doesn't have to deal with that. All he has to do is worry about one punch coming at a time. That's a lot easier to get away from.
Nice solid left hand scored by George Foreman. Frazier's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Scores up top with a left. Flush right hand to the head. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by George Foreman. Solid, and he goes down again. Will he get up? Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Lennox Lewis and Smokin' Joe Frazier. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Right back downstairs. Little head hunting with the left. Lennox Lewis has that knockout power in both hands, and he's facing a guy tonight that will test that chin of Lennox's.
Well, you know, the trainers will always tell you, you know, sooner or later, those other guys you're fighting, they have this terrible habit of hitting your back. Well, tonight, Lewis is going to have to show that he has a habit of defense, how to deal with that end of the deal.
Good. Lennox Lewis is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Frazier's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. 90 seconds to go here in this round. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Early on, And I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of them. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Comes across with a hook up top. Hits him in the mug with the right. Two snapping jabs by Joe Frazier. So the round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas sitting with you ringside. I know you had a very busy week before you flew here out to broadcast this fight, doing your charitable contributions back in Staten Island with the Dr. Theodore Atlas Foundation.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Joe. We did well. We had our dinner, our yearly dinner, where we're able to raise money to help people that are in need, people that have nowhere else to go for help, whether it's a mother that can't pay the cancer treatment for a 7-year-old daughter, and we're able to pick up that insurance. But the thing that I want to take a second to thank everybody for is that it's a collective effort. It's all the people that allow us the resources to go out there and help those people.
Lennox Lewis blocks that punch. Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. He has his target, he lands a straight right. Frazier's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good fighting, snapping shot by Lewis. Oh, what a huge uppercut from Lennox Lewis. What an excellent two-punch combo by Joe Frazier. Blocks that punch. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Committing to the head work. You see him go there again. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Up top with the right hand. Lennox Lewis is left, landing well. He's unable to connect. Lewis has got that accuracy, and it paid off in the last round.
Don't let
And round number 3 is underway. What an impact that left hand just made by Lennox Lewis. He just missed that shot up top. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Landing 2 jabs by Joe Frazier. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Job there, hooking to the body. Frazier's able to land a good, solid left hand. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Frazier's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. Lennox Lewis is left, working well that time. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. That right hand over the top lands flush. Lennox Lewis is on the attack again. Big shot comes crashing home. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down.
One, two.
Joe Frazier going to try to get himself right back in this fight again after being knocked down. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Joe Frazier. And a big hook lands from Joe Frazier. Frazier still shaking after feeling that uppercut. And what a clever combination by Joe Frazier. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Last 10 seconds. Frazier's tagged by that powerful hook.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? You keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? There you go.
We talk about it often, but jumping out and taking a lead on the scorecards can be so critical. He's done so in these first 3 rounds thanks to that knockdown.
Yeah, he has, but it can also hurt you because now if he starts laying back and just waiting for that next big punch, guess what? His opponent gets right back into the fight.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Frazier's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Move it.
Halfway through round number 4. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Joe Frazier. There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say it the way you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away? That jab, that's the way to go.
Goes up top with the right hand. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. That's great stuff. He fires one. Frazier's hurt by a big shot. Lewis's combination punching working out well. Wow! He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
5.
Down he goes, now up he gets. Just what he needed, the bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
Lewis is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Good, smooth work by Joe Frazier. That's classic counter-punching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave...
He got demolished like that was a wrecking ball. One punch power ends the evening. You gotta love that. But well, he only went down once. Unfortunately, he stayed down. Lennox Lewis is flattened here in our main event. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.
Senores y Caballeros.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
Smoking Joe Frazier.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Evander Holyfield. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Joe Frazier.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
If the shorter guy can get to the inside against the taller fighter, how can he do damage on the inside? What should we look for from him?
Well, you remember when you were a kid, you walked downtown in Manhattan, you looked up at the Empire State Building, all those great tall buildings. Well, it's the same thing. You suddenly get inside, you look up, and wow, there's a tall building. Start breaking some windows.
There's another right hand. Took a shot, now he gives the left. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. How about that exchange? Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Joe Frazier. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Double jab by Evander Holyfield. Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Back to the body. Oh, you're doing good. You're doing good. Keep it up, all right? Very good. Very good.
Letting this thing get away from us, champ. Come on now, this is it. You gotta make a fight right now.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch.
Here we go, round 2. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Wow, is he defensively sound. Good job on the two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frazier.
Don't stay in one spot.
Wow, what an uppercut. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Holyfield so dangerous. There it is! Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Joe Frazier has been through so much. He's put in so much hard work. He's not going to give up that easily. He is back up after being knocked down. Halfway through round number 2. Holyfield's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Teddy, we always expect Frazier to test the other guy's chin, but what about his chin?
His chin has been very good, but the thing that you gotta realize is when you're banging at a wall, banging and banging with a hammer, sooner or later that wall starts to chip. Is tonight the night that Frazier's wall starts to chip?
Holyfield starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Protecting his head well with his guard. Not able to land the headshot. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Evander Holyfield.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Holyfield's in control now. Scores a knockdown in the last round. Here when this next round starts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, he should. I think he should, because that's what the networks are looking for. They're looking to bring back guys that are exciting. There's no better way to ensure that they're going to bring it back than scoring a knockout. He has an opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity to advance his career.
We got it. Super fine.
You don't need that. I'll throw that away. I got one.
Joe Frazier's got to find a way to survive and maybe even do more than that. He was knocked down in the last round, and here, you know, all eyes are on his status here to start this round.
Well, Joe, don't put too much on his plate in this kind of situation. Surviving would be enough. He can worry about winning later on.
Showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Frazier's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Joe Frazier. Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Blocking a score. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evander Holyfield. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Very nice work to the head, the right hand. Frazier's hurt by that. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
And that does it for this round.
Keep that up. Keep moving. All right, breathe. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some more. You good? You all right? Now breathe for me.
He's He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter punching, and when you're counter punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Let the fist go. Let him go.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. The combo lands upstairs. Holyfield's once again. And now he scores well with a straight right. Holyfield's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Very precise double jab by Evander Holyfield. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Frazier. Not able to connect with the uppercut. There's the double jab, and you can see he can do it up top as well as down. Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
When you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Accurate jab brings the right hand. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Evander Holyfield banged around by a big uppercut. With that headshot. Frazier's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
End of the round here, as we're ringside at our fight night venue. Of course, we're on the road with you every step of the way with a fine crew. We got to give credit to the crew there. Robbie and Rick back in the production truck doing a nice job, all cramped up in a tractor trailer.
Yeah, they do a great job. They allow us to go on the air and allow us to do the fun part while they're doing the grunt work. They're doing all the difficult things back there. Of course, Mike, Brian, all those guys. We appreciate you very much, and we're not taking you out to dinner tonight.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Evander Holyfield's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Frazier's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Oh, what a whip by Joe Frazier. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Evander Holyfield's doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that four-punch combination. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Took a shot. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Good 1-2 by Evander Holyfield. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Joe Frazier's punch is far off the target. He is in, and yet another big shot comes in. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So he takes a breather between rounds. It's over. This fight is over. Evander Holyfield's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.